Self-sabotage is such a sneaky phenomenon. It's hard to know you're doing it until it's wreaked havoc on your ambitions and goals. And even then, you may not be aware that that's what's going on. I'm Melissa Boer-Jacobson, confident life coach and hypnotherapist. And today I am going to just discuss how to finally stop self-destructive behaviors and self-sabotage once and for all, so that you can achieve the success you want and deserve. And we're also going to discuss what self-sabotage is, the most common symptoms of self-sabotage, how to stop it, and why we have self-sabotage in the first place. So if you are new to my channel, now would be a fantastic time to hit that subscribe button, and then you'll be notified every time I post a video about how to get you or your child, your family, or even your staff feeling unshakably confident, and how to learn great coping, communication, and social skills. So if you have questions, you can let me know in the comments below, because I really would love to know what challenges and obstacles you might be facing with self-sabotage and self-destructive behavior. I'm constantly checking those comments and I will respond with answers for you. So go ahead and introduce yourself in the chat. Now, self-sabotage often appears as procrastination or distraction. It can also crop up as we are getting closer to a goal that we want. Sometimes, on the way to a goal, people unconsciously self-sabotage themselves by piling on more and more things, ending up overwhelmed and derailed from their path and confused. They want to reach a goal, but they keep themselves from achieving it. Or maybe they experience a setback and they self-sabotage by giving up. So one example is starting a weight loss program and going off plan, feeling guilty and angry with yourself, and then stress eating or comforting yourself with fast food or sweets. So setting goals gets us motivated and excited, but when self-sabotage enters the picture, it leaves us feeling trapped and anxious and frustrated with ourselves and bewildering and wondering what's wrong with me and why do I always fail at everything I start. But the truth is, no matter how much you may want to change your life, release weight, change careers, have a relationship, give up unwanted habits, willpower and self-discipline can only go so far, because willpower and self-discipline are no match for subconsciously embedded habits of thought and belief. There's actually nothing wrong with you at all, but your subconscious, also known as your habitual mind, wants you to stay in what is familiar, and it will drag you back to what is familiar every time, even if it's something negative. It's hardwired to keep you in the familiar, to protect you. Now, the subconscious mind is where 95% of your mind's data is stored, including beliefs, habits, memories, likes, dislikes, and a lot more. And beliefs are formed early in life and they're stored in your subconscious and they are never updated. So, in other words, a belief that you may have acquired that you're not good enough, perhaps, in elementary school, will still be affecting you as an adult and can lead to self-sabotage. Perhaps you acquired a belief that mistakes are bad and that they're your fault when you're in second grade. That subconscious will always reinforce and apply that belief, and it will interrupt and send thoughts and messages and actions that will disrupt and sabotage any conscious thoughts, behaviors around changing that belief, and will override that willpower and self-discipline. So you might not be, and you probably aren't aware of many of your subconscious beliefs because they're not part of our conscious thoughts. Our conscious thought is only about 5% of our brain's data. These beliefs, these subconscious beliefs, are powerful enough to run your life in the background, and they're always ready to sabotage anything that threatens change. But don't worry, you absolutely can change. You can stop self-sabotage, but you have to get to the root cause of the belief that's doing the sabotage first. And once you find that root cause, you can eliminate it and you can replace it with a belief that will support and not sabotage you. Let me use myself as an example. When I got to the root cause of my disordered relationship with food, I stopped self-sabotaging myself I stopped snacking in front of the TV, and I stopped eating sweets and chocolate. And I didn't need to rely on willpower or self-discipline, which would inevitably run out on me, because my beliefs changed and I stopped self-sabotaging. And I did this through hypnotherapy, because hypnotherapy allows us to access the root cause beliefs in our subconscious, eliminate them, and replace them with beliefs that allow us to pursue our goals with ease and effortlessness, with no self-sabotage. If you're intrigued about how to end self-sabotage through hypnotherapy, it's easy to find out more. Now, hypnotherapy can support you in actually achieving your goals in life and health, business, relationships, sports, performance. These are just a few tips to get you started on overcoming self-sabotage. And many of my clients have been rapidly and permanently freed from self-sabotage, like my client Desiree, who through hypnotherapy and coaching stopped self-sabotaging, saved her marriage, started a successful business, and even dropped 20 pounds. Self-sabotage is something we all have, and it can be overcome in many aspects of our life, as well as other unwanted issues, like anxiety and fears and phobias, feeling stuck, finding life purpose, success blocks, negative thinking, and more, all of which I have helped my clients with. So if you found value in this video today, let me know with a like, a comment, or a question below. And if you'd like to find out more about my global self-esteem and confidence programs for families, kids, staff, and if you'd like to hear more, you can set up a free consult with me at www.meetwithmelissa.me, or send me a PM or a DM, or just message me in the comments below, and I'll reach out to you and answer your questions. I hope you have a wonderful and confident day, and thanks for listening with me today.